It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We take a peek at the list of inactives for this week's game. And, gosh, this early in the season, Charles, injuries already accumulating for this squad.
You got to wonder, in this organization, are they just saying to themselves, well, hopefully we're just getting them out of the way early so we can make a late-season push when we have everyone back. It certainly feels that way with the number of injuries they've had already.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Geno. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
All again on 2nd down.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
He finds his man. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. A toss left side for Hall.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Hall again on 2nd down.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jordan Love, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Packers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here, you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Smith. Completing it here to Marvin Jones.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Smith's throw here into the hands of Jones.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Throwing again on second down. Smith.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. This defense for the Packers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep, Jakeem Graham. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
A handoff for Hall.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
The Packers at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Off the play fake, Love. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And the Bucs are going to take possession. defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. Here's Swift. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Throwing now is Gino. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Marvin Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong, only in week 3. Thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turn into a heck of a DB, though, partner. On play action, Love to throw. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on second down. Love. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
Holding. Defense.
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. On first down, Smith completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. From the 44, Smith. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Gino now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys
passes have ever connected from 61 or deeper. He can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. First down now, but that clock rolling. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Love. And this one is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away.
Back deep, Nyheim Hines.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room.
Now Geno on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Smith. Got an open man, Keelan Cole.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go with this first half. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Here's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Prater's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks who tell us ended with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Final play of the half, Love. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This will be fielded inside the 5. Jordan Love and the Packers heading back out there. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They'll give to Hall. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. 66 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
If you're going to choose a franchise back from the 2022 class, most figured it would be Breece Hall out of Iowa State, and he was a first guy off the board to the New York Jets. More than looked the part of a bell cow offensive cornerstone at Iowa State, and by testing numbers, one of the best athletes we've seen enter the league at his position.
13 yards, first down, Packers. Here's Hall again. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 12 more yards there and another first down. Give to Hall running right to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 29. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. Here's a give to Hall. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The fullback dive held up short, and the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. On 1st and 10, Smith. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down by Marvin Jones Jr., and he's got over 300 of those in a career now in its 11th season. He's a guy who just plays so well season in and season out, always averages about 50 to 60 yards a game, and is well respected in the locker room. One of those players that everyone wants in their lineup and wants in their organization.
That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. Smith now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 29. The Bucs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's Smith. And finding Keelan Cole. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Smith. And that is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Back to the running game with Swift. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He completes it to Jones. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought...
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Gino's going to throw. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.